back to the war, but I'm gonna miss it here.
How? Grand Regent, we are in a unique and precarious situation. How? Two primary reasons. One, several planets formerly of our empire have joined the Coalition upon their liberation, adding their numbers to our enemy's forces. Secondly, the Betrayer has strategically deployed several powerful allies, combining their strengths to defeat and kill lone Viltrumites.
Thedas believes he has won this war, that he and his allies are safe on his adopted planet.
Regent, Telescria is too well defended.
Is it?
Your words, our deeds.
It is long past due for the Betrayer to pay for his crimes. With Thedas and his allies dead, the Coalition will dissolve, and you, Emperor Argal, will finally be avenged.
Not bad. Not bad.
Are you kidding? You never even saw me coming.
Hell of a hit, too. The Coalition's gonna be happy you're on their side. I'm glad you're here to help, but let's hope we can end this war quickly and get you both home as soon as possible.
I don't know if I'd call Earth home. I mean, I miss Mom, Debbie, but
But what?
I'm different from everyone else there. Even Mark. I made some new friends for a while, but then I just outgrew them. It was weird, and they didn't seem to understand.
Uh-huh.
Once, Mom and Paul took me to the seafood restaurant. It had this tank full of lobsters.
Okay.
There was one in there that was beautiful. It had, like, blue speckles all along its shell. It made me feel, I don't know, fizzy inside.
Fizzy? You mean... Oh.
I still ate it, though. Huh? Mark! Mark, you're okay!
Oliver. Oh, I thought... When I woke up and I couldn't find you two, I thought something had happened. Then I found this. I thought...
We're both fine, Mark. We're all okay.
You grew a beard.
So did you.
You were out almost 2 months.
2 months? But
Conquest.
you killed Conquest?
No, you did.
This is war. And unfortunately, it isn't over.
I know you have all endured terrible hardships, but our victories paint an undeniable picture. We are winning.
But at what cost? Hades, we've already lost more lives than we can bear.
How much longer must we beg our people to suffer this bloodshed?
I understand your grief, and I feel your pain. Each loss in our struggle for freedom wounds me deeply. But I promise you, this is the only way. And we must finish what we have started. Our next course of action is securing the gains we've made in the Geldarian sector.
Oh, what the hell, man?
This is General Telia. Scramble all available air support and get our defense grid back up!
Hey, I told you! Another time!
Yes, teamwork makes the dream work! Zoe?
Let's see you fight without your Geldarian skin!
Oh, you guys are in so much trouble now.
These soldiers are enslaved. Try not to kill them so they can help us when they're free.
Got it.
Viltrumites!
Yeah! Get the fuck out of here!
Mark?
Shit. Come on!
Things like this aren't supposed to happen here.
This is only a minor setback, and shows how desperate the Viltrumites truly are.
Minor setback? Do you know how many people we lost today?
You must consider the war, Alan, not the battle.
I'd really rather not.
This doesn't make any sense. Someone disabled our planetary defense system, but no one outside our network would have been able to do that. It's impossible.
The mole.
The commands all came from a single console? Oh no.
Okay, shitbird. Why did you sell us out to the Viltrumites?
What?
You let them in. This is all your fault!
I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your console dropped our defenses.
No, I would never.
Then who?
You! How could you? We dedicated our lives to the Coalition, and you betrayed us all!
I'm sorry. How long have you been betraying us to the Viltrum Empire?
Years. I knew they were going to win, and I didn't want to die.
If you don't want to die right now, you'll tell us everything you know.
They're still going to win.
Shoot him again.
Wait! Thrag's returning to Viltrum. He's going to regroup there. Plan another attack.
When?
When all the other Viltrumites arrive. He's calling everyone home.
Why? Why are you smiling?
If we strike Thrag now, before he's joined by his remaining forces, we may have a chance to end this war forever. Without their leader, the other Viltrumites will scatter, letting us deal with them one by one.
Wait. You want us to go to...
The heart of their empire. The planet Viltrum.
What if I told you Gamma Jack never actually died? In The Incredibles, Syndrome's computer says Gamma Jack was taken out by Omnidroid V6 right after he defeated V5. But here's the problem. That same system also says Mr. Incredible was destroyed. And we know that's a lie. So what if Gamma Jack faked his death? Here's the theory. Gamma Jack wasn't some random hero. Threat level 7.9, just below Mr. Incredible. He fired radiation blasts strong enough to melt steel, and his IQ was higher than any Golden Age super in the NSA files. And remember that huge open field Dash runs into? That's where Gamma Jack fought. The trees were completely erased, meaning he didn't just survive, he could have destroyed the Omnidroid and disappeared. And maybe he wasn't alone. Mirage admired Gamma Jack before she ever worked for Syndrome. If she helped Mr. Incredible escape, who's to say she didn't help Gamma Jack too?
Throwback to 2020.
This is a $1 civilization that I've lived in my entire life, with the dream of one day making it all the way to the $1 million civilization. But with about $100 in my wallet, that'll probably never happen. The only way to rank up through civilizations is by buying your way up, which means I need over $1 million if I want to make it all the way.
Hey, quit daydreaming, kid. You're late for work.
Oh, right. Sorry. I was just thinking about...
I don't care. Come on. That iron's not gonna mine itself.
I followed the guard to my job, hoping to actually make some money today.
Head on in, and don't come back out until you've got 10 iron. And I'm serious. If you miss your quota one more time, I'll make sure you never work for the mines again.
Jeez, okay, I'll get the iron. Life here in the $1 civilization is about as bad as you'd assume. Corrupt guards, dangerous jobs, and no hope of making it out. After mining for the rest of the day, I had finally hit my quota of 10 iron, so I made my way back to the guard to collect my payment.
Finally? It took you that long just for 10 iron?
Yeah? I'd like to see you get down there and mine it yourself.
Yeah, right. I'm not as desperate for money as you are. You'd never catch me working down there.
Whatever. Just take my iron and pay me already.
Fine. Here. It's 20 bucks today. Don't complain or I'll make it less.
Are you serious? Just yesterday I got $30 for the same amount.
What did I say about not complaining?
Fine. Just give me the money.
Here. Now get out of the way. You're holding up the line.
At this rate, I'll probably never make it out of the $1 civilization. The only way I could rank up is if I had $1,000 to spare. And by the looks of my wallet, that's not gonna be easy. I made my way home, dropping off all of my mining gear and hoping that maybe I'd be able to relax and think of a plan to get that $1,000. But before I could even think, I heard a knock at the door. Hello? Can I help you?
Yeah, you're 2 months behind on rent. It's time to pay up.
Come on, man. I don't have the money for that right now.
Well, I don't have time to be dealing with this. Get it to me by the end of the week or I'm kicking you out.
Wait, you can't kick me out. I tried to change his mind, but he just walked away. This was bad. With the way my job has been going lately, there's no way I can afford to pay rent, especially not if I want a chance of making it to the $1,000 civilization. I didn't know what to do. If I don't figure something out soon, I'd lose everything. I can't just sit around and cry about it. I had an idea. I made my way to the job distribution building, which is where they distribute the jobs. Hello?
Ugh, what?
I'm looking for a job.
Right, isn't everyone? I don't have any jobs for you, man.
Wait, what do you mean you don't have any jobs? This is the job distribution building. Isn't that what you do?
Yeah, but you're not the only one looking for a job. We're pretty much full.
Pretty much?
Yeah, well, there's a couple jobs, but no one wants them.
Well, what if I want them?
Trust me, you don't.
Just tell me what the job is, man.
Fine. We have an opening at the prison for an inmate toilet cleaner. It pays about $2 an hour. You want that one?
No, there's gotta be something else.
Well, there's one more, but I don't think you could handle it.
I can handle it, man. I was actually employee of the month once at the mines.
Yeah, they give that to anyone. But sure, there is an opening at the mines for a mineshaft scout. All you'd have to do is go down into the mine shafts to clear them of monsters before the miners head in to extract the ores.
It sounded dangerous. Although I needed money badly, there's a chance I could die down there.
It pays about $50 an hour. Pretty good, actually. But still, I doubt you'd be able to handle a job like that.
Wait, no, I want it. I'll take the job. I know it sounds risky, but this is exactly what I needed. I'd make more at this job in an hour than I would and they weren't holding back. Before I knew it, I was poisoned and losing health fast. I had to run. If I stay any longer, I'm not making it out of here. As fast as I could, I rushed out of the mine shaft. I wasn't about to die for just $50. I finally made it to the top of the mines and everyone just stared at me.
So, is it clear?
No. I got scared and ran out.
What? Don't come back, man. You're done.
Great. That was my one shot of making enough money to leave this corrupt civilization, and I blew it. Considering I was still late on my rent, I'm pretty much done for. If I didn't figure something out soon, I'd be stuck here for the rest of my life. Disappointed by how my plan turned out, I was starting to get hungry, so I made my way to the only place where you can find food in the $1 civilization, a bread line. People stand in this line all day, waiting for just a couple pieces of bread. But while I was waiting, I overheard something that would change everything forever.
This is insane. If I have to sit in this line for any longer, I'm gonna lose it.
Seriously, you'd think with the event tomorrow, they'd hand out some extra food.
Event? What's he talking about?
Yeah, if I'm still starving in the morning, there's no way I'm winning that thing.
An event? That could be for some money. This could be it.
I need that prize, whatever it is. It'll probably be enough to get me out of this dump.
That's exactly what I needed right now. A secret event with a cash prize? That sounds like the best option. To be honest, it's my only option. My rent's not gonna pay itself. And if you remember, I don't even have a job. Eventually, I made it to the end of the bread line. Hey, I'll take 10 bread.
All right, that's gonna be $50. $5 per loaf.
What? Wasn't it just $4 last week?
Look, man, if you're not happy with it, you can go and starve.
Okay, whatever. Just give me the bread. Finally, I had my bread, but that wasn't the most valuable thing I had. This event I'd heard of, it's exactly what I needed. And tomorrow, I was gonna compete in hopes that the
Password.
Password? This was bad. I didn't know anything about a password.
Come on, everyone knows the password.
I know the password. I just forgot.
You forgot? Are you sure you even knew the password in the first place?
Of course I know the password. Just give me a second to think. I didn't know what to do. If I didn't come up with something soon, they'd for sure know that I...
Dude, I'm just messing with you. There's no password. Head on in.
Oh. Right. Heading inside, the guards led me into what looked like a giant room rebuilt to look like the real world. It was insane. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This is the first time I had seen anything this nice, considering I've lived in the $1 civilization my entire life. All around me, there were other players standing around waiting for instructions.
Hey, what do you think the challenge is gonna be?
I don't know. I just can't get over this room.
Can you guys shut up? I'm trying to focus.
Before anyone could say anything useful, the intercom cut them off.
Welcome to the weekly challenge of the $1 civilization. Some of you may be confused, so I'll explain the rules. In this room, hidden very carefully, is a key that will grant whoever finds it the ability to open this giant vault and claim the prize inside.
For some reason, they still wouldn't tell us what the prize was, but I knew whatever it was, it could change the course of my journey forever.
This event will be a race to the end. Whoever finds the key first is the winner. You may begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
Instantly, everyone scattered in every direction, rapidly searching for this key. And of course, I followed, praying I'd be the one to find it. Everyone seemed to be heading to the house, considering it would probably be the best place to hide a key. So I followed. Inside, there were countless people running around, searching everywhere. Quickly, I checked every chest, furnace, and even crafting table to try and find this key for myself. I kept looking and looking, desperate to win this challenge, until I realized, with everyone else searching the house, if it was in here, someone would have found it by now. The best chance I have of finding this key would be to search where they're not. I ran out of the house and made my way to a small campsite in one of the corners. After searching around for a while, I found something interesting. A hole under a bench that looked like it was made specifically to hide a key. But after looking closer, there was nothing. It was just a distraction. I kept searching, but the more and more I looked around, I found nothing but empty chests and fake stashes. But then, right in the middle of my search, the intercom cut me off.
You have 10 minutes remaining. If no one finds the key by then, well, you all lose.
10 minutes. I had to lock in. I took a risk coming into this competition. I can't leave here empty-handed, not with the life waiting for me outside. I scrambled, running from one spot to the next, tearing through the map like a lunatic. It had to be here somewhere. But then, out of nowhere, something weird happened.
I'm done. There's no key here. I want out.
One of the players was fed up with the event. He started screaming, trying to get the guards to let him out.
Come on, let me out of here. I'm done with this stupid game. There's probably not even a...
Out of nowhere, it looked like the player got shot. Everyone went silent, trying to figure out what just happened.
I didn't want to reveal the twist this early, but I guess I have no choice. Only one player leaves this event a winner. The rest, well, you won't leave here at all.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I thought this was just a friendly competition for some money. I didn't know the stakes were this big. The pressure was getting to me. At any second, someone could find the key before me and it'd all be over. If that happened, this would all be for nothing. I can't die just yet. I searched every inch of the map I could, but no matter where I looked, I just couldn't find it. But then, something caught my eye. Wait a second. The clouds, far on the wall, they weren't flat. They stuck out, almost like a staircase. Without thinking, I ran over and started climbing. Jump after jump, it felt more and more like this was it. Like this was exactly where I was meant to be looking. Eventually, people started to notice.
Hey, follow him.
But it was too late. I was already way ahead. They'd never catch me in time. I kept following the clouds until finally I made it to the top. And there it was, a fake sun built into the wall. And right in the center, sitting in plain sight, was a shulker box. My heart was racing. This might be it. I reached out and opened it, and just as I suspected, it was the key. I did it. Hey, stop the game. I found it. Before I could even process what was going on, the intercom came back on.
Stop searching. The key has been found, and the game is over.
I couldn't believe it. I actually did it. With all the odds against me, I actually found the key. I started climbing back down the clouds, passing players on my way down. No way, he actually found it. Step by step, I made my way down until my feet hit the ground again. And right away, the guards were waiting for me.
Is that it? Show us the key.
My hands were shaking as I held it out, still in disbelief.
That's it. Escort him to the vault.
Following the guards, I walked past all the players who just stood there staring. Some angry, some shocked, some looking like they were gonna fight me for it. But none of that mattered. I was the one with the key. We made it to the edge of the room and suddenly the guards stopped. I didn't know what was going on until the intercom came on to explain.
Sadly, we can only have one winner, meaning the rest of you lost.
Oh God, no, please, I have a family.
What's he freaking out about? What? Right in front of my eyes, everyone else was killed. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Come on, don't worry about them.
They're not really dead, are they? They'll respawn, right?
No, they're dead.
This didn't make any sense. This wasn't what I signed up for. I signed up for this without knowing I would die if I lost. You're telling me I could have died just like they did?
But you didn't, did you?
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. These guards didn't even care that a couple dozen people just died for no reason. But it wasn't over yet. As much as I wish I could just walk away right now, I still need my prize. Or else this event was for nothing. After a bit of walking, we finally made it to the vault. This is it, right? This will rank me up?
Depends what's inside. Who knows? It might just be a bit of bread.
I hesitated before finally placing the key into the vault. Please, please be enough. The lock clicked and then the vault slowly opened up. Inside, there it was, a strange humming machine in the middle of the room.
Head on in.
I followed the guards inside, the machine at the center, as if it was waiting for me.
Put your wallet in.
What? My wallet?
Yeah, you want your prize, right?
I hesitated. After what happened earlier, I couldn't trust them. For all I know, this machine could steal my money. But I didn't have a choice. I need this money. Slowly, I placed it inside. The machine whirred to life. The gears all over it started moving, and then it stopped.
Go on, take it out.
I reached in, pulling my wallet out, and then I saw it. The number glowing across my screen. I did it.
Congratulations. Welcome to the $1,000 civilization.
I stood there frozen, just staring at the balance. I had finally done it. I had finally earned enough to leave this corrupt civilization. As the guards escorted me out, I couldn't help but look around one last time. I know everyone else here would kill for this opportunity I've been given. I have to make sure that it's not for nothing. The guards led me down a long hallway.
This way. The elevator's waiting.
We stopped right in front and then the doors opened.
Get in. This'll take you to your new home.
Slowly, I stepped inside, and right as I did, the doors sealed and then the elevator launched upward, slowly rising. I sat back and relaxed. After what just happened in the challenge, I still couldn't believe how close I was to dying. I didn't know this event would be life or death, but if it meant a better life, I guess it was worth it. I started thinking about what it'd be like up there. No more underpaid jobs, no more standing in bread lines for hours only to get scraps, no more guards breathing down my neck or firing me out of nowhere. I wasn't sure what would be up there, but what I do know is that it couldn't be worse than where I came from.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Most people don't make it this far.
I felt the elevator slow down. This was it. And then, oh my God. This is a $1,000 civilization.
Welcome to the $1,000 civilization. Let me show you around. These are the houses you'll stay in.
At first glance, the houses didn't look that nice, but it's definitely a step up from the $1 civilization I'm used to.
This is where you'll get your food.
The line looks quite a bit shorter than before. Maybe I won't have to wait 30 minutes just for some bread now. As we continued walking, I saw an interesting building. Hey, what's this one right here?
Oh, that's the bank. That's what the guards use to make sure they have enough money to pay everyone for their jobs.
Interesting.
You shouldn't really worry about that though. Regular citizens like you aren't allowed in. Here, these are your new boots, which means you're now officially a citizen of the $1,000 civilization.
This was huge. For my entire life, I've been living in the $1 civilization, just accepting that I was stuck there. But now, I might actually be able to make it all the way.
So, do you want to get assigned a new job while you're here?
Yeah, sure. Making it to this new layer was cool and all, but it doesn't really feel all that different. Was this really worth all the deaths that had to happen just for me to get here? I didn't have time to think about that right now. I had just made it to my new job as a farmer. This might be a bit more boring than my last job, but at least I'm not down in a mineshaft fighting for my life. And I guess the pay isn't that bad either. But the more and more I thought about it, the weirder it felt that the first thing I was doing on this new layer was working. Shouldn't I be experiencing my new home or something? As much as I wish I could just take a break and appreciate my new freedoms, I'm not done. My goal wasn't to make it to the $1,000 civilization. I want to go all the way, meaning I have to take every opportunity to make money I can get. And right now, it's this. So I kept farming and farming and farming for the rest of the day. But eventually, I met someone new.
Hey, are you new here? I don't think I've seen you before.
Yeah, actually, it's my first day.
First day? You mean as a farmer, right?
Actually, it's my first day in the $1,000 civilization. I just ranked up.
Wait, so you're telling me you're from the $1 civilization?
Yeah, had to win this huge event just to get here.
Wait, you're serious? What's it like down there? I've never met anyone that's been down there, other than the guards, of course.
Actually, it's not too different from here. Just a bit less luxurious. Everyone down there has dirt houses.
Yeah, I kinda assumed. It is the $1 civilization after all.
I wasn't sure who this guy was, but it was weird seeing someone be so friendly. Back in the $1 civilization, no one really interacted with each other. I think everyone was just trying to stay alive.
Well, congrats on ranking up. I'm gonna get back to work.
It's interesting how shocked he was when I told him I was from the $1 civilization. I guess guards weren't lying when they said not many people rank up like I did. But that's just more of a reason why I can't let this opportunity go to waste. I kept farming for the rest of the day until the sun started to set on the farm, which means it's time to head back in and turn in my crops.
Welcome back. You know, I'm actually impressed by how much work you got done today, considering where you're from and all.
I wasn't really sure what he was getting at, but before I could ask...
Here's your payment for today, $150. I'll see you back here tomorrow.
Considering how easy of a day it was, $150 is more than enough. With a job like this, I'd have no issue living here. I made my way out into the village to get some rest, but that's when I realized something. Wait. I don't even have a house. Without a house, my only other option would be to sleep on the street. And that's not gonna happen. I ran back to the wall where the guard led me earlier. Hello? Can someone let me in? The door was closed and there was no one around. I was starting to think that I might actually be homeless. But just then, I noticed a button on the wall. The same button the guard used to open this door before. I made my way over and then pressed it. And sure enough, the door opened right up. I walked inside and to my surprise, there was no one there. Hello? You guys forgot to give me a house. I yelled out for a guard, but there was clearly no one here. But that's when I noticed a hallway. If anyone was here, they'd probably be over this way. I made my way down the hallway. This place was confusing. All the walls were this bright white color with little to no decoration. It gave me a weird feeling. Eventually, as I started to round a corner, I heard some voices. And sure enough, standing at the end of the hallway were two guards. But something felt off. It felt like I was definitely somewhere I wasn't supposed to be.
So what did I miss? Has anything happened recently? One of the $1 citizens ranked up, but it's probably not a big deal. It seems like nothing. Keep an eye on him. Yes, sir.
Are they talking about me? I'm the only person who's ranked up recently. But why would me ranking up be a problem? Why would he want them to keep an eye on me? This didn't make any sense.
Is this a part of the plan? I had no idea he would rank up like this.
Look, as long as you guards keep doing your job, everything should go smoothly.
Seriously, what's going on here? What plan are they talking about? And why would me ranking up be harmful to their plan? Something weird is going on here. Before I could figure out what was going on, the guard shut off the monitor and started walking my way. I clearly wasn't supposed to hear that. If they figure out I was spying on them, there's no telling what they'd do.
I hope we don't get in trouble. He's always finding stupid reasons to be mad at us.
I know, right? He's so mean. Oh. Who's that?
Ugh, that's the guy. Hey, can we help you?
Oh, hey guys. Yeah, you just forgot to assign me a house earlier. I don't want to have to sleep on the street or anything.
Oh, right. You handle this. I'm leaving.
All right. All houses here have a rent of $200 a week. I know that's more than you're used to, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
That's a lot of money. What's the point of ranking up if I still have to work every day of my life just to afford rent?
Look, man, you're on the $1,000 civilization, not the 1 million. My advice is just to take what you can get. At least your house isn't made of dirt anymore.
This didn't feel fair. I had to risk my life just to get here. You'd think the least they can do is give me cheap housing.
All right, you're in C67. A guard will come by to collect rent at the end of the week.
All right. Thanks. As I made my way out, I couldn't help but think about what I overheard in there. Those guards were clearly talking to some kind of boss. Why would they have mentioned me? At first, it didn't make any sense, but then I remembered. The guy from the farm. He told me he's never met anyone from the $1 civilization. It's clearly not every day that someone like me ranks up. The only thing that makes sense is that maybe I'm not supposed to rank up at all. Maybe they're trying to stop me from ranking up. But why would they do that? After a bit of walking, I finally made it to my house. But there's clearly something weird going on, and I need to figure it out ASAP. This might be bigger than I thought. The next morning, as I was making my way to my job, I started to realize how important ranking up really is. If they're trying to stop me, there's clearly something weird going on. I need to find a new way to make money, because considering the next civilization costs $100,000, getting there through a regular job like this would take years. For the next hour or so, I just kept farming, trying to silence the thoughts in my head. But the more and more I worked, the more I realized this life might not be for me. I can't just sit here and farm crops, acting like people didn't die in front of me just a couple days ago. Not to mention whatever's going on with the guards. At this point, if it meant getting out of here, I might even compete in another one of those deadly events. But before I lost my mind thinking about all of this, my farmer friend from yesterday came up to me again.
Hey, just curious, how did you even rank up? I haven't seen anyone rank up from the $1 civilization in a long time.
There was some kind of event hosted by the guards, and the prize was $1,000.
An event? Interesting. We don't have that kind of stuff here.
You don't have events? How do you guys even rank up to the $100,000 civilization then?
No one really does. The only people who have ever made it there have spent pretty much their entire lives saving up.
This didn't make any sense. Why would they host events in the $1 civilization but not here? Something's not adding up.
So you won the event, right? You must be pretty smart.
Actually, it was pretty easy. I think I just got lucky.
Come on, man. No one wins those events with just luck. You have to be something real special to win one of those.
I thought you said you didn't know anything about events.
I don't. Anyways, can you keep a secret?
A secret? Something weird's going on. Who even is this guy? I had a weird feeling about all of this, but if I wanted to figure out what's really going on, I should see what this is about. Yeah, I can keep a secret. What's going on?
Meet me at my house after work. I think I have something you'd be interested in.
Before I could even ask anything, he ran off and I was left there alone. Look, the houses might not be much better than the previous layer, but there's clearly a lot more going on here. If I want a chance of making it out of this place and maybe even making it all the way to the $1 million civilization, I'll have to play along. Whatever crazy stuff is going on, it could be an opportunity to find out more, meaning I'm in. At the end of the day, I handed in my crops, collected my payment, and then made my way to my farmer friend's house. Hey man, I'm here. Can you let me in?
Hey, were you followed?
Was I followed? No, it's just me.
All right, come on in, quick.
As I walked in, I saw two other players just standing there waiting. I had no clue who they were, but knowing how I ended up here, they were probably just two random guys he recruited like me. Hey man, what's going on? Why am I here?
I see potential in you. Since the moment we first talked, I knew you were something special. I know you and I have the same goal.
And what's that?
One day, I'm gonna take over these civilizations and become the new king of them all, including the $1 million civilization.
Are you insane? There's no way you can just become the king. It's hard enough to even make it to the $1 million civilization, much less become the new ruler of